Right, I'm back with you guys now. Right, so lower right hand corner. Do.
There you go.
Alright, so I'm seeing a chick, and oh, okay, this guy's me.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I didn't have any clue what your character looked like, and then I saw a dog with a top hat and a cigar.
Johnny Rocket Fingers is the name of a Flash game. It's the name of the character as well. He's a gumshoe, a PI. He's very, very brash. It's not a game for kids.
Okay, I got you. But this Johnny Rocket Fingers is a writer, a reporter, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Yes, correct.
All right. Did you roll? All right. So, some people have rolled for their credit rating. Um, Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Absolutely.
What is that for, by the way?
Oh, this is so awesome. I actually get to see three-dimensional dice now.
He's in the same category as me, wealthy.
Oh wow! Oh, he's balling. Looks like you're trying your best to roll that. Get that paper going. Whoa, sir! I didn't tell you could sit straight up. Turn back around.
Oh. Roll over. This goes with.
Yes, both of you guys are knocked out, as you remember last time.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, so the story so far, um, you guys walked down and found a nice hot breakfast on the table. You noticed that you hadn't seen Miss Mary. You called for her, you shouted for her, but then you didn't see her and decided to go and sit down and eat breakfast. Eventually, you noticed signs of a struggle, went inside the kitchen, and unfortunately, the frozen body of Miss Mary tumbled out of a freezer. It was about this time that both of you guys started to feel extremely sick. Realizing you'd been poisoned by the breakfast, both of you guys started to pass out. But not before you heard the voice, the shrill voice of a woman screaming, "Mom." And then went something like, "Mom!" Which you didn't hear because my microphone went out yesterday.
Yeah.
And that brings us to today. You guys are starting to come around, and you hear, a glowing light fades as the face of what seems to be an angel clears through the smoke. Your eyes are still adjusting to the light. You see sparkles. Soon, the beautiful music fades away, and you see an angry, stern expression. This angry person begins to level a rifle and points it at the both of you. It's at this time you notice that the two of you are tied back to back to two wooden chairs in the middle of the kitchen. The body of Miss Mary still lies on the floor, now covered up with a blanket. The woman is crying. Tears have been running down her face. She's pacing back and forth, extremely impatient. She levels the gun at you again.
I struggle.
Hi there.
You try to show some levity, Rajani, but the click of the rifle and it's standing about an inch away from your face makes you reconsider joking.
Still struggling.
I am very still.
All right, you motherfuckers better start moving, or I'm gonna start blowing people's heads off. You, stupid looking one. The fuck you do to my mother? Who did this? Did you?
I think she's talking to you.
I think you might be right. I didn't do anything, so I can't really tell you anything about what happened to her, but I know that she's frozen. Where she was, she probably thought out by now. Shoot.
Yes, she just did.
She fires a warning shot into the air.
I wasn't lying.
Okay, walk me through it. First off, who the hell are you? And second off, why the hell was my mother laying on top of you?
I'm pretty sure she wasn't on top of me, but...
Not
Well,
you, broke ass. Smiley over here.
Look, Miss, ma'am, can I call you ma'am? What's your name?
My name, shut the fuck up and tell me what I want to hear.
Okay, Miss Up. We woke up and saw signs of a struggle and found her in the freezer. Someone
She
killed
tries
her.
to punch
Yeah.
you in the arm, but she misses and actually punches you in the jaw. However, you only take you don't take any damage.
Yeah.
That's for saying Mrs. Up.
Look, we're telling you the truth. Whoever killed her is probably the same people that broke the window. I mean, you saw the window, right?
The window? My mom fixed that window this morning. She called me and said some asshole had thrown a brick through here. She said she had two palookas down here that called themselves wanting to go investigate. So, guys, you investigators?
Yeah, where's the palookas?
She levels her gun at you again. For whatever reason, you are not amusing her.
Look, we want to find the killers just as badly as you do. It's just what we came here to do.
I don't know.
Can I roll fast talk to help that?
All right, why don't you guys go and catch me up? Exactly what happened right before my mom got killed.
When we came into town, we managed to settle down here for the night, and then someone threw a brick through that huge window over there. We went out after it, and after the person, chased him down, managed to track him to a house, an old broken down house down the way, and not discovering much, we were on our way back when the person shot us. Didn't just shoot at us, he shot us and wounded us. Your mom was kind enough to tend to our wounds and see that we survived. And we promised to help get to the bottom of whatever is going on here.
So let me see if I got this straight. You palookas got shot, and the guy didn't go in for the kill? Now who's a liar?
That was because of your mom. She chased him off with her rifle. She called it Charlie.
She nods her head. Your story sounds about right.
So, my ma risked her life and saved both of you. And you were both sitting in there, stuffing your faces with eggs and bacon while she's freezing to death in this freezer. That sound about right?
Kid, you want to take this one?
Oh, 1 sec.
He actually says, while struggling.
Yeah. Wait. Dang it. Sorry, my sister was talking to me. So I was lost for a little bit. So,
So, let me see if I got this straight. You two palookas were about to get off, you're about to get iced, and then my mom goes and saves you. But in the morning, you're too busy stuffing your faces with wakey, eggs and bakey, while my mom's literally put on ice? That sound about right?
that sounds about right, except for the fact that we didn't hear any struggle.
He looks around the room, and it's a literal hurricane. Well, it's a metaphorical hurricane inside this kitchen.
And yes, I know that it's a mess in here, but we didn't hear anything that might have happened before we got downstairs.
You know what? Fine. Maybe you guys don't want to talk to me? You don't respect a lady with a gun? Maybe you'll go and talk to my fella. Yo, Marty! Get in here!
Oh, that's me, right?
Yes, it is.
That was
Ladies
a
and
thick
gentlemen.
accent.
Welcome to Monty.
So,
You should be able to drag yourself into the kitchen, right?
Is Monty
I
7 feet tall?
so- he actually is really tall. His size is a 60.
Boy.
Actually, no, it's a 75 now.
Hey kid, you still got that brick?
Oh, I threw it out last night.
Not to mention, both of you guys are, in fact, still tied up to a chair. A gentleman walks in. You can smell the scent of cigars, expensive cologne, and something else you can't quite place.
Liquor.
It reminds you of whiskey. I'll remind you, this is prohibition, by the way.
A man after my own taste.
The man steps into the room, gives his girlfriend a kiss,
How's it going?
takes a
Bird?
look at the mother, touches his fingers to his lips, touches them to her forehead, shakes his head, and covers up her body. Man then turns around and walks up to the two gentlemen who were found with the dead mother and are now tied up in the chair.
So which one of you gentlemen's a talker? He asks as he reaches into his coat pocket, sliding out a pair of brass knuckles.
He is.
Says the guy who spoke first.
Nah.
He's gonna shrug, all the same to me, and walk over to the one who spoke first. All right, fella. So what happened?
From last night or from this morning?
I just got here. You tell me.
Okay. So, he and I don't even know his name yet. We were in a bus the night before, on our way to this party. I forgot their names. They're
Clavington.
having
Clavington, yeah.
the Clavington's party for whatever reason. To each his own. And we got stuck in a ditch. We saw some people get turned into ashes, and then a police officer came by, dropped us off at. This is the inn, right?
Yeah, the motel thing. Yeah.
Or hotel. Yeah. Dropped us off here. Decided to stay here for the night because, well, apparently it's paid for or it's free. And then some asshole just threw a brick in through a window.
A brick and a knife.
Last night, he and I decided to investigate it, followed someone, went to a random house, got shot on the way back here. But obviously we were not dead because of Mary. She chased off the other guy, and
It's Miss Mary. Show some respect.
Miss Mary chased him off. This morning, we woke up, got downstairs, there was food on the table, we ate. But obviously there was a struggle in the kitchen, probably happened before we got downstairs. Checked in, because, we were calling for her and she wasn't coming out. Opened the fridge, and she fell on top of this guy right here. That's about it.
Okay, Monty. These two assholes still won't tell us their names. So, I feel either they got 3 seconds to tell us their names, or the names become dead guy number 1 and dead guy number 2.
Johnny Rocket Fingers, my dear. It is such a pleasure to meet you and the mister.
I go to college, so I'm basically dead, but the name's Aiden.
I'd give you a thumbs up, but I'm currently confined.
So, Monty looks at the two of you, and he goes back onto a name he just heard, Clavington. The Clavington family own 75% of this island, or rather they're responsible for 75% of the island's wealth. They provide lobster that covers most of the entire eastern seaboard, as far down as, I know it's not the eastern seaboard, but work with me here, as far down as New Orleans. So his family is extremely rich. He only has one problem, and that's the owners of the other 25% of the island. The family that owns the logging company that provides the wood for the boats that he does most of his fishing on. So he owns the boats, he owns the traffic and the throughways that those boats go on, he owns all the nets, but he has to pay one family for the wood. And that family's name is
Mason. My name is Josephine Maria Mason.
Oh.
So, you two, you're friends with the Clavingtons?
She points her rifle at both of you. I don't know how.
I wouldn't say we're friends or acquainted. I've never even met the guy before. I just need something from him.
So how did you get invited to the party?
How did we get invited?
I just received a letter.
Do you have that letter?
It's upstairs.
Is it now?
Want to come with me?
You're not going anywhere.
All right, then.
What about those invitations? Are they on you?
Yeah, right?
The what? The invitations?
Yeah.
No, they're probably also upstairs.
That's what I was asking, Bird. Apparently, they's upstairs.
You want me to go, or do you want to go?
I got it. You go ahead.
All right. I'll tell you what. Boys, how would you like to make me feel better about what happened to my mama?
We would like that.
He would like that.
Oh, so what would you like, Mr. Aiden?
Sit here and watch.
I don't know what type of stuff they're teaching you kids at school today, but that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to just sit and watch.
Got a smart aleck, do we?
All right. Monty, could you tell him how you got your nickname, or show him?
She grabs a pillow and lays it in next to Aiden's face. Kind of just takes a pillow and puts it right on top of his face.
He's gonna reach into his jacket and pull out quite a large 45 and put it to the pillow, which is over Aiden's face, and then look at his friend. So you're sure you're just acquaintances, huh? No relation to this fellow whatsoever. Looking at Johnny.
We haven't been in town long enough to be acquaintances with anyone, much less anyone's friends. We're not from around here. We don't know anyone, and we really honestly have no connection whatsoever to whoever would have done something like this.
Sounds like you don't know a whole lot, huh?
Okay, boys. Aiden, Johnny, I need fast talks from both of you.
Oh boy, this has to be good.
Good night.
Ooh.
I mean, I can't talk because I have a pillow over my head.
Yeah, we're snuffing you out. It's all right.
The most convincing piece of mumbling you've ever heard.
So literally, Daenerys is never supposed to try to fast talk.
Nope.
All right. You said some bullshit that sounded racist, like mix something. So at this point, also holding a pillow to your face, he does go ahead and punch the hell out of it. You'll take half whatever this damage is.
Kid? I can't see him, so like I'm just left to imagine what's going on behind there.
He shrugs, and you hear the whistle of brass knuckles connecting with a muffled face. Or maybe not.
No, the hit was automatic. That does hit.
Okay.
But you take 2 damage. You just hear, so Johnny, what you hear is basically a ka-thunk. It might as well have sounded like somebody just got hit in the head with a baseball bat.
Is your head hollow now, kid? Kid, you okay?
Oh,
He
so,
makes a show of it, though.
so after pulling away the pillow, after hearing that sound, both of you guys realize that this is not a man to be trifled with. His name is Montgomery Malloy, also known as Monty Mash Malloy.
Monty Mash.
So, if you guys don't have anything else smart to say, or if you feel like being smart, Monty has asked you where he can find those, letter and invitations in your room.
There's a little table next to the bed. Mine was on there.
Side table on top of it.
Josie, be a dear and go fetch those for us.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
So, gentlemen, this man who shot at you, what did he look like?
pretty huge.
Tall. About as tall as you, actually.
Was it like 6'7" or was it 7 dead?
Around 7, probably.
Yeah, close up on 7
But
feet.
it was pretty dark though, so.
Caucasian, bearded? Husky eye. Real bad attitude.
Husky, did you call my man fat?
No, the bad guy. The bad
Did you
guy was
call my
husky.
man fat? Did you call my man fat?
I would never.
Okay, go ahead. Roll another fast talk.
I'm gonna run out of these.
Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't go well. Okay. Fortunately for you, she's not particularly good at this, so maybe this won't.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh dear, good lord.
That's a 1.
But that's a crit, so instead of being half damage, he actually is going to go and punch you exactly like Monty taught her, square in the nose for 2 damage. There is some blood that trickles down your nose, and despite your best efforts, all right, this isn't a
Ow.
sanity roll, but I need you to roll a willpower to see whether or not you cry.
I'm gonna cry. Can I just give up and cry? Yeah.
So, all right, so you try to suck it up, but you feel all the blood trickle down your nose, and basically what you see is a drop of the blood hit your shoes, and you just think that your whole nose is exploded.
Yeah.
And at this point, you just start whimpering like a little baby. If you can do that for me, go ahead. If you can't, we'll carry on.
Monty gives Josephine a almost dubious look. I don't think these are Clavington's boys.
Yeah, he doesn't hire bitches. All right.
She does, however, pull out the invitations.
So, as it happens, these invitations say +1s. At the risk of sounding very sarcastic, where your girlfriend's at?
Probably back on the bus.
I don't have one.
You, Rocket Fingers. Where's your date?
She left me.
Oh,
It's a
didn't your
sad
Rocket
story.
Fingers get her what she needed?
That's what she said.
All right. Well, here's how it works.
Oh god.
I'm taking a 1 invitation. Monty, here's my +1. Use 2s are each other's +1s.
Can we get dressed first?
The party's not for another day and a half, them nuts.
I'd still feel more comfortable without ropes on.
Oh, would you feel more comfortable if you went tied up to a chair?
Yes, ma'am.
It'd be nice.
I thought they were tied up to a chair.
No, we will.
So, exactly what do you think the Clavitons have planned? You guys did some investigating. You're not the strong type. You're not the tough types. Hopefully, you might be the smart types. What did you guys find out?
There was some question about the death of the previous Clavington, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a paper in that house that probably was tax evasion.
All right. Monty, go ahead and untie them. If they try to run, we'll shoot them.
He shrugs and casually starts to do so, not appearing very worried at all. Especially after the display of crying like a baby.
Okay, so show me. What do you got?
Hey, kid, can you go over the document with them? I need to get some ice.
Do you have it with you? You're the one who picked it up.
Crap, that was on the side table too.